In a small town, there was a blacksmith named John. Every day, he worked in a small, hot workshop filled with fire and smoke. The sound of hammer against iron echoed through the air as sparks flew with every strike. John was not the strongest man in the town, nor was he the smartest. But there was one thing he carried inside him, an unshakable belief that hard work always wins. From sunrise to sunset, John worked at his forge. He hammered, melted, shaped, and polished pieces of iron into tools, horseshoes, and even weapons. His hands were rough, his back often ached, but he never stopped. One day, a young apprentice joined him. The boy watched John sweat through his shirt and asked, "Master, why do you work so hard every single day? Don't you ever get tired?" John smiled and replied, "Of course I get tired. But I know that hard work always wins. Talent may give someone a head start, luck may help for a while, but nothing beats the man who keeps working when everyone else gives up." The apprentice shook his head. He didn't understand. "But master, what if all this effort is wasted? What if someone with more talent always beats you?" John stopped hammering for a moment and said firmly, "Effort is never wasted. Even if talent shines brighter for a moment, hard work builds strength that lasts a lifetime." That evening, as the boy left, John looked at the fire and whispered, "Life is like this forge. The iron becomes strong only after facing the fire. And so does a man." English vocabulary from this story. Forge equals a place where a blacksmith shapes metal with fire and tools. Effort equals physical or mental energy used to achieve something. Strength equals the quality of being strong, physically or mentally. Persistence equals the ability to continue despite difficulties. Dedication equals commitment to a purpose or task. Example sentence. With persistence and dedication, hard work always wins over talent and luck. Weeks later, a competition was announced in the town. Blacksmiths from different places came to show their skills. The apprentice was excited but nervous. He asked John, "Will you compete? Some of them are younger, faster, and more talented than you." John simply nodded. "I will compete, not to prove that I am the best, but to prove that hard work never fails." The day of the competition arrived. Blacksmiths displayed their weapons, shiny swords, elegant daggers, and finely crafted shields. Many people admired the beauty of these works. When it was John's turn, he presented a simple sword. It was not decorated with jewels, not polished with gold, but it was strong, perfectly balanced, and sharp enough to cut through thick iron. The judges tested all the weapons. Many of the beautiful swords bent or broke under pressure. But John's plain sword remained strong. It did not bend, it did not break, it endured. The crowd gasped, and the judges declared John the winner. The apprentice's eyes filled with pride. "Master, you were right. Hard work always wins." John placed a hand on the boy's shoulder and said, "Remember this for the rest of your life. Beauty fades, talent can sleep, luck can run out. But hard work builds strength that nothing can break." From that day, the boy changed. He no longer looked for shortcuts. He no longer dreamed of easy success. He picked up the hammer, faced the fire, and began to shape not only iron, but his own character. And years later, when people spoke of the greatest blacksmith in town, they did not speak of the ones who had talent or luck. They spoke of John, the man who never stopped working, the man who proved that hard work always wins. Now let's test your English. Right finger, what does the word persistence mean? A. Giving up when things get hard. B. Continuing to act even when things are difficult. C. Waiting for luck to appear. Comment your answer below. The lesson of John's story is simple but powerful. Success is not built in one day, and it is not built by talent alone. It is built by persistence, effort, and dedication. Hard work may be slow, but it never fails. Think about your own life. How many times have you stopped because something felt too hard? How many times have you waited for luck instead of building strength through action? Remember, the fire that burns you is the same fire that makes you stronger. Hard work will not only give you results, it will change who you are. It will shape your character, your discipline, your mindset. That is why, in the end, hard work always wins. Vocabulary recap. Forge equals a place where metal is shaped by fire. Effort equals physical or mental energy to achieve something. Strength equals power to endure challenges. Persistence equals continuing despite difficulty. Dedication equals commitment to a task. So, I ask you today, are you waiting for luck, or are you building your strength with hard work? The world does not reward those who sit and hope. The world rewards those who show up every day, who give their best even when no one is watching. Seedling growth starts with one step. Leave a red heart in the comments and share one thing you'll do differently after hearing this story. And remember to subscribe for more English lessons with life-changing messages. Because in the end, success is not about being the most talented. It is about being the most persistent. Hard work always wins.